Hello? Hello, am I heard? Can someone let me know if I'm heard here? I know Raven's here. Also, hi sweetheart. How you doing? Alright. That means I gotta pull up VS Code. Which I apparently did not set up Git for, as you can see. Good lord, I'm always prepared for this. So I'll just close this for now. So for people that are unaware of what the hell I'm doing, my name is Jay. This is a C-sharp adventure game, a text-based adventure game, and this is what we're working on today. Is this. Is it gonna take 7 hours? God knows. God knows. I don't. I'm not. I'm not. You know. I'm not 100% sure I know how this is gonna work. But without further ado, okay. Okay. We gotta come up with an interesting message for the battle opener. I did try to write this, I think, the other day. I did have a couple of issues, and if the Git repo is public, by the way, um, so you can see like the commits and stuff like that. Um, so you can see exactly what the hell I've been working on. So enjoy that. Uh, let's do a console. Why is there no? Why is there no console? You know? Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a shortcut. Battle intro message goes here. That's what we'll do for right now. Um, let's see. How am I gonna do this if I do somehow get this working? Oh my god, you can see my mouse. I've I'm like monitoring the stream because this totally wasn't thrown together like 10 minutes ago because I was having issues getting everything to work on Vanilla Debian last night. While I couldn't sleep, I was trying to set up Debian and it didn't work. For some reason on their newer ISO you couldn't download the NVIDIA drivers, so yeah, I went to Peppermint because Peppermint I could literally just do a sudo apt install NVIDIA drivers, which gives me everything that you need to have an NVIDIA GPU on your system and it work properly. If you're using older GPUs, you can just use Nouveau or Nouveau. I don't know how it's pronounced. So we're gonna go for int I, and I think we're gonna say for int I. That's actually perfect, except we're gonna do enemy dot oh enemy dot length. Why are you mad? All right. What's the error here? Non-invocable member array.length cannot be used by... Oh, so it's just the fact I did that. Dot length. And then we do... plus. And then I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for the stream. Hold on. I gotta adjust my seat. You're dizzy, sweetheart? Did you have too much to drink last night? Oh yeah, this is what I was doing. Sorry, my brain kind of went, "Hey, what are you doing?" I can't see chat. Ah, you had too much to drink last night. See, I don't know. I don't know if there's... Oh, come on. God damn. Enter. Go in between the curly braces, hit enter again. And then we get to do an array. Motherfucker! Oh, fun. Okay. Gotta fix my screen. Gonna extend to the right. Oh, please tell me you're gonna work. Sure, that'll work for right now. I mean, I'm not doing anything that involves having the story script open, so... For people wondering what just happened... we're gonna do... J equals... 0... J is less than party. Oh, it's player. Party dot length. J plus plus. Okay. And now we prompt for console.writeLine, which you don't need the system because we have the using system parameter or whatever. But I am gonna stick my soda up here for now, so I don't have to like reach back and try to like figure out where it's at behind me. So we're going to say, what does I don't remember how to interpolate player party. I think no. I think it's just I'm hoping I did this right. I don't think it is that one. I think it's just at J. Because J is what we're using to iterate through here. Because as far as I know... Yeah, because it's just a 2 single dimension array. Okay. My brain went... Wait, what are we doing? then I have to come up with like key bindings that I want to pull for the battle system. And we are at the point that I could probably uncommon all that out. But the problem is now, because I switched... Something's not right here. Hold on. So am I still heard here? Brain not understand that. A single dimensional array with two elements. It's a single dimensional array. You don't need... So from what you could see there for a split second, it tried to do, for example, it did player party IJ. Since it's 1, we only need J, because J is iterating through that player party array, and I is iterating through enemy. So whatever the array length is, I'm going to talk through this for people that don't know what's going on or what I'm trying to do essentially. I'm trying to loop through both arrays because both arrays will have two completely different movesets, and the enemy is going to have its own moveset as well. So I have to figure out how exactly I want to do that. I could do a math.random and then, you know, have it pick between like 3 options or 3 numbers, essentially. I don't want to hard code everything, and granted, some of this stuff will be hard coded, as you can see by the main menu option switch. But yeah, so basically this would be, hold on, why is it focused on that one? I want it to be focused on this screen over here. Ignore the warnings. Those warnings mean nothing to me. Then we're gonna say want to do. And we'll do the new line breaking space here. We will put 1 attack, which won't have a submenu. So I guess physical attack. Physical. I might reword this later. Physical attack. New line. Magic attack. Oh wait. 2 magic attack. 3 defend. And then we're going to do a new line after that so that your input's not on the same line. And then we're going to say we're going to create a string. We're going to call it battle input. Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. What I'm doing actually might work. I'm just... What I'm doing might work. I'm just rusty at this. Because I have to think about how the code is going to iterate. Okay? Because it's going to go from that first... It's going to start, and then it's going to go, what does the player party... I almost wonder if this shouldn't be a while loop. Hold on a minute. Let me rework this, because I need to. Right? So we're still going to use for loops, but the problem is we should do a while loop that checks for either player health being less than or equal to 0, or enemy health being less than or equal to 0. We can't do AND because AND will check for both. So we'll set this up. While shit. Shit. I got an idea. Hold on a minute. So player party. I suppose I... Let me try this at 0 dot health, player health. Oh, do I not have health? Oh, I do. Okay. Dot player health is less than or equal to 0. Or player party add array element 1 dot player health. Oh shit, I forgot. It's this. Oh no. In this case, it would be this. I was like, wait a minute. The reason I'm saying if it's less than or equal to 0 is as soon as it hits 0, it will go, oh, wait a minute. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Or no. What the fuck am I doing? Hold on a minute. This should be greater than or equal to 0, because we want this to run while it's greater than or equal to 0. What am I doing? What am I doing? I am... Okay. And that's not even all of the conditions we need to check. Not only do we need to check player health, we need to check the enemy array health. And people say, well, how are you going to do that? Because, ladies and gentlemen... Hey! Stop it! Why are you beating yourself up? I was smart and created these classes. And I have to change. I have to add on to this. What was the character? Player mono points. So it was a double. Miss Raven. Or Venus Supreme. Oh god! I didn't want to do that one. Public double. Enemy mono points. Okay, we're gonna have a lot to commit when get set up here. I'm working on that. Leave me alone, VS Code. I'm working on it. I'm just a bit behind the 8-ball. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about that issue. Let me pull up GitHub really quick. I want to talk about the issue I had the other day. And I don't know, like, how to describe. Like, I don't remember the error code off the top of my head. People were like, what do you mean? There was an error code that was actually fairly simple. It's just my let's go to pull no, it was issues and closed. What? Oh, wrong repo. That's right. We want silver lineup. Okay, we want to go to issues closed. Because it's actually important that people know, like, what I was doing wrong. And I'm going to point this out. Because I thought you had to call the array data type, or the array identifier, at, when I called battle system. So, where is it? Right here. So this originally had the square brackets with the declaration for both arrays. And it was like, wait a minute. So the error was cannot convert dh4.classes.character to dh4.classes.character array. And it was the same error as before, or as for the enemy. They had the same issue, which I documented. The problem was caused by the square brackets after the variable names used when the function is called. It, and I actually kind of went, it looked like this, it should look like this. Don't do what I did. So, and people go, well, we can't see it. The repo's open for people to go look at. But yeah, like I had an issue with GitHub where, or not even GitHub, I had an issue where it was like, oh, you shouldn't need the square brackets. And then, or enemy, enemy. We want to go enemy. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Because I just realized that if I'm gonna do dynamic or like different. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. If I'm gonna do a party of 4 when the prologue has a party of 2, I would want to loop through, get the health, and then while in the nested for loops, then call the while. Man, today is just not my day. And we got how many hours of this? We're only 30 minutes in. It's gonna be a long 6 hours. So, we'll do enemies first. Oh god. Why? Why is it using the class? That's not the enemy class. That's not what I want to do. I want to do the array, because we're going to loop through the array. God. And I was originally gonna work on this yesterday, but yesterday was not a great day. Weather-wise, it just didn't feel right. It was raining all day, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna lay down and just relax. Uh, equals 0. Enemy. Or no. Oh, that's what's wrong. This should be J. Or another meaningful letter. J. And don't do this. Don't do what I'm doing for your for loops. J is... I'm just doing this. Player party dot length. Hey, no. J. There we go. And then... Oh god. What? Why are you mad for their VS Code? Oh, it's because there's an unwanted semicolon. Alright. I'm hoping this works. Are you still there, sweetheart? I don't think so. Well, who knows? She could just be lurking, which is fine. What were they doing? Yes. Oh, okay. How's your day? Hope today's going fine. Shoot. What would player... Because I think I can get name from here. Player party. So, I plus 1. Oh, it doesn't like that I tried to do the curly braces. Dot player name. This is where interpolation actually would work, but I don't remember how to do it. What would, like... So now I am reworking this to be backslash n1 attack backslash n2 magic attack. Defend. Okay, and we're gonna do console dot read line. Now we're going to do, before I forget, string fix the casing, and then make this the method, and then semicolon. Yay! Yeah, I know. It's one of those. This is what I do. I honestly, like, VS Code makes things so much nicer on Linux because, well, it's open source. Yes, it is developed by Microsoft. There is telemetry for GitHub and your Microsoft account, but it actually works really well. This is one of the IDEs, or one of the. It's either an. I don't think it's. It's not a fully fleshed out IDE. It's got plugins that you can use. Um, it's a good text editor and IDE, so I do recommend it. And then we go switch. Yes, I am a fan of using switches. Hey, that's perfect. That's exactly what I need. Oh, I forgot what to do. So instead of doing this while so I forget I haven't used switch statements are nice. Yeah, until oh wait. I haven't gotten that far. I haven't gotten that far yet. That is until you have switch statements that are nested in each other so far you don't know where your switch statement goes to. Unless you follow your. Oh, thank you. You're nice too. Also, I suppose with your education, sweetheart, you've learned more of the science behind computers. I've learned how to make applications. Which, by the way, if you ever develop in .NET, let me open a new terminal for ya. .NET build. .NET build. Silver. Oh, hey! It worked. But yes, Raven and I have very similar career path. She does more. She's an actual comp sci student. I have a degree in computer programming. I honestly think what she does is friggin', or what she's learning is friggin' amazing. You know, and I wish I'd have went for my bachelor's degree. And then she looks at the things that I do, and she says what I do is pretty cool. And then I look at her and go, yeah, but you have the sciencey knowledge behind it. I don't. Then I talk to her about Linux, and then she gets even more confused, which isn't a bad thing, cause um, and then no, I don't have big brain. At least I don't think I have a big brain. Um, but Raven actually got a taste of Linux. I think sometime in the last year, she got to use Ubuntu. And she did daily drive it. She had to use it for a class, which I've had to do the same thing, but I did it in a virtual machine and not on actual hardware. Granted, I got to dual boot, and Windows just doesn't like that. Oh. But yeah, Raven gets to do the really cool sciency stuff, and I get to do the what I would call the grunt work. Um, she's awesome. Like, you know, I've been. I guess we're back now. We had a bit of a we had a tech hiccup. I'm not awesome. Um, that is that is slander. I guess I should have put that in like both chats, but um, but Raven is definitely one of the people that I'm like. I honestly am really jealous of the things that you're learning, and I've even said that to you when you tell me about the courses you get to take. I'm like, you know, my college, I think we did. I've talked about this before. I've got a background in desktop, mobile, and web development with database stuff, and Raven gets to do more learning of like the science behind everything, and I think that's really cool. Plus, um, one of the I think one of the very few times we've actually uh, worked through a game together on stream was Pokemon Snap. That was really fun too. However, I don't have capture set up for the Switch, and it does not like Linux, my Elgato capture card anyway. So I should hold on a second. Okay, it does say we're live on the other platforms. So, sweetie, I got a question. What did you think of using Ubuntu? I'm not gonna do while this. We're gonna do while I think it was. Oh, so now we can do player party I dot get or health player health. I felt like I was smart for figuring out how to use it. It is one of those. I was actually kind of pumped that you got to learn how to use Linux because I was like, hey, that's something if she has trouble, I can help her with. I know how to do the thing. Player health is less than or equal to 0. Or no, this should be J. Honestly, I was like, if if she had trouble using Linux, I would have been more than willing to go. Okay, what are you having problems with? Um, and there are classes that I've taken that required me to use Linux in the past, so she got to do things a little differently. She didn't have to use a VM. She got to use actual hardware. The only other time that I actually had to use Linux while I was in college was dual booting. And Windows, like, I've tried to dual boot in the past. I don't have big enough drives for it. I have a 500 gig and a 1 terabyte. And people are like, well, that 1 terabyte's a lot. That's until you realize if I were to put Master Chief Collection on there, that's over 120 gigs of data. That's already used up. Plus Unreal Engine, plus Steam. You can eat up the 1 terabyte fairly quick. So, I have talked about upgrading my workstation in the future to a, two terabyte hard drives. So then that way, maybe, um, enemy health. Whoa, 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 whoa! VS Code, slow down. Don't get mad at me. I'm working on that. Is less than or equal to 0. Yeehaw. Honestly, if you want to ever, I've I've thrown it out there before. If people want to start using Linux, I recommend Mint or something Debian or Ubuntu based. Well, actually, Mint is a good. Honestly, that should go. That should all go in here. So, what'd you have for lunch, sweetheart? Anything yet? That's not lunch. That's a snack. Oh well. You do you. I had buffalo chicken. Tonight, for supper, we're gonna have crockpot chicken that has cream of mushroom I can't speak. Cream of mushroom soup and cream of mushroom, green beans, and corn. I had to sit and think for a minute. That's. We can use math.rant. I gotta do some research. A big part of this stream is gonna probably be researching how to do things. What are you mad about? VS Code. The name J does not exist in this context. Technically, it does. Because you're gonna get mad and say, and I. Does it have to be the other way around? I'm almost willing to bet that's exactly what that is. Son of a bitch. Oh no, here we go. Here's the fun part of these streams is I have to sit and refactor the code. And it's gotta work. Because I'm almost willing to bet it's gotta be in the order that they're declared. Did the red line go away? Oh, that's why it's mad. I guess I didn't even see the case for it. Okay. Now that's not mad at me anymore. That should be J plus 1. Alright, anything else that I am missing right now? Let's just go through this right now. What would player party at the index plus 1? And people wonder why. For people that are like, okay, why did you do J plus 1? Computers start counting at 0, and it will print what would player party or what would 0 like to do. Actually, I don't think it would matter if we're doing the player name. We'll try it without the plus 1 first. And see if that gets mad. Shoot, anything else? So then we do switch battle option. There we go. And then hopefully this will loop through successfully. Oh. What's the weather like for the rest of the week? Sorry, my brain is just like, you're not awake right now because you didn't sleep well last night. Raven is like, I'm hungover. She probably feels better than I do. So the high for today is 70 degrees. The high tomorrow, 61. Friday, 68. Saturday, 68. Sunday, 73. Yay. Clear skies here. Yeah, I know yesterday it rained. So I felt fantastic. I felt just fantastic. Case. One. Case. What? Wait. Whoa. Why is it mad? Two. Oh, wait. Hold on. We need to break. I'm just setting up the basic case statements here. Break. Not brecka. Break. And then case 3. Break. Default. Break. And then I wonder if I could just send them back to the start of the switch case by setting battle option equal to something. Like, I don't know. Because I don't want to clear and reset, because clear and reset will... Clear and resets for checkpoints. Oh, there is is an error here that I must have forgotten to fix. Hey. I'm gonna make sure they all match here. Okay. Yeah, I'm ignoring all of these extra things. Default. Break. Okay. And then I need to come up with a damage formula. I forgot to do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a drink of my soda. Alrighty. So yeah, we get to come up with a damage formula now, which I will just add to the top of this file, essentially. Void do damage. And I think we're gonna pass it the same thing. So the character array. Because we have to get... I think I made it needlessly more complicated by doing an array, but it is entirely doable to potentially do this, where we go... use those as inputs because that'll give us the damage. So then we could do damage divided by defense. And that could be a basic formula there. But then, what if it's magic? That could be a... fuck. My brain is melting trying to do this. Any suggestions, sweetheart? I could actually use help on this. Because if it's... the only suggestion I can think of are the ones you would get mad at me for sharing. Any suggestions pertaining to this project that could help? Is that better? Clarification. And I know people on Twitch that are going, what the heck does she mean? She likes to self-deprecate. For those that have... Hey! Stop it! You never know. Honestly, this is part of the job. I get to solve puzzles, and I'm not afraid to ask for help. Oh, my back. thing I can think of is saying, then I'd have to add another enum to call it an attack type. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. I like how she outsmarted me and was like, okay, honey, I love you. I'm just trying to figure this out because I'm stuck on this. I mean, I've got all day to try and figure it out, but, you know. What are we doing here? So we need. I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna return int and see if I could do return, and you could do. Well, okay, we'll do it this way. As much as I hate doing this, because I'm not even sure it's gonna work, we're gonna figure this out, and then worst come to worst, I will put it in an issue for later me to try and figure out. I equals 0. That's what we need. Character dot length. Because we need to pull the. I'm assuming we would need to do. Because then we'd have to do it, fuck. I got this. I can figure this out. Alright. We would pull. Oh no, we're not done. We gotta do. Because you need to loop through them. And do bear in mind. Huh. I'm like, do bear in mind that the enemy class does have a. I think it has a damage thing. Let's look, shall we? Enemy hit points, enemy defense points. Actually, I should say, I'm gonna change this to attack points. Okay, the mic is still capturing. I could, for some reason, my brain's like the mic isn't capturing. I don't think it is anyway.